let's work on finishing up the arms. We'll bring our control curves back, and we'll start with the right arm. We'll get that arm thrown back and add some follow through to it. So one thing we want to keep in mind is because of the heavy object that the character is about to drop, the arm's really going to get thrown back because it's finally got a chance to rest. So it's going to take that rest, we can say, pretty quickly. So keeping that in mind, we'll also adjust our range slider some. Okay, to about the segment we need. And we'll begin animating the arm. So let's have it get thrown back on about frame 341. And we can use our channel box to do that. Sometimes we do want to get into the habit of using our channel box, okay, to just animate in one channel at times. Like for example, when we start working on the follow through for the arm, we're going to want to only use the rotate Y first and then do the secondary motion afterwards. So okay, so here's where the arm's getting thrown back, and if we go to the side view we can see the motion we're getting. Alright, so it gets thrown back and then it's going to come forward. We're also going to want to delay this key here on frame 356 where our victory pose comes in. So let's do that. We'll move it back to, let's say about frame 367. Can move it there. Okay, so the arm gets thrown back and now we need it to come forward for the follow through after. So let's see. Let's have it come forward at about frame 354. So we'll go to the rotate Y and just rotate that forward. Like that. Maybe a little bit less because of gravity it's going to gradually start to decrease in its swinging motion. But here's what we're getting so far if we hit play. Awesome. So the arm's going back, vroom, vroom, goes forward, and vroom, back. Getting some rhythm involved there. Then for the follow through, we'll go to our last frame and have it slowly move a little bit forward. Because this is also where the character's arm is going to get tense when he goes into his victory pose. So it's not going to move as much. So about here is fine. Let's go ahead and hit play to see if we like the motion. Awesome. So that's looking pretty good. And to get a better feel for it, of course we can do a quick render of a play blast. Here it is. Great, so we're getting some nice swinging motion out of the arm. But we still need to do some more adjustments. It's not done yet. But since we have the rotate Y of the arm completed, what we can now do is work on the rotate Y of the elbow, since it only has one channel. So we can get that finished up and then move on to finishing up the arm afterwards. So let's do that. We'll close out our play blast, bring back our control curves and select the right elbow this time. And remember, it's going to follow through with the arm, so we want to keep that in mind. So as the arm gets thrown back and starts to move forward, let's have the arm or the elbow really move back so that the arm looks locked in a straight position because of the force in which the arm is moving back. So we'll really have it get thrown back, bam. Then as it comes forward, let's take this key on frame 356, and since it's the key for the victory pose, we'll also move it up some. And we can move it up to about frame 371 for now, and then if we need to make an adjustment, we'll do that. But the arm comes swinging up, and we need it to have some bend as it starts to move back down for the follow through. So let's go to about frame 358 as the arm is moving back, and we'll rotate the elbow up some here, like that. And as it gets thrown back, let's see. Yeah, I like that pose on frame 371. We can leave it right there. And we need some follow through afterwards. So since it's moving back here, we'll have it move forward on our last frame. We'll just have it rotate forward. Okay, so with this done, let's do a playback. See if we like the motion. Wow, it's looking pretty good. Let's see how it looks in our in a play blast. Here it is. Awesome. So there's the follow through for the arm. And remember, we do need to animate the arm in more channels, and we also got to get that scapula moving too. But that completes this lesson. In the next lesson, we'll go ahead and move on to completing the arm.